to walk wobbly. Oh, so through over. Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF, Nevermind The Furthermore. WNTF, Nevermind The Furthermore, is brought to you by the good folks over at IndieCD.org. Yes, IndieCD.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, musicians, creatives of all stature, where for a limited time, for only $5 a day, you can have a safe web presence, guaranteed to make sure that you are not held at the whims of at least two of the major annoying billionaires, and get your message out while having access to a tight community of creatives who help and support each other. IndieCD.org is a wonderful, wonderful service that I'm a proud member of, and they have covered both the StreamYard and we'll say the technical support for upcoming episodes. That will be discussed at a later time. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear. My ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never held a sword to being able to pass the knowledge and legacy on to your students. We are also made possible by Through the Thinning Veil, 7 great stories to chill your bones. With winter coming, what's better than cuddling up with a nice book, now in large print, and having a wonderful time. With that, dear friends, we're going to get right into the goodness. Good morning, all. Happy Thanksgiving Eve Day. We are barreling towards the Turkey Fest, where we'll get to share our appreciation. But before we get into all the things we're appreciative of, which Lord knows I've got quite a few, I need to lay down my accountability. My accountability has been a mixed bag. Due to some of the technical difficulties, I haven't done the art that I wanted to do. I did not get done the new flyer for IndieCD.com, but in place of that, I hit a workflow period where I cranked out about 4,000 words in one night on Haints and Hellfire, which is now nicely at just over 17,000 words. I am very, very pleased with the progress I suddenly made because, like a flower of violence and gore and nightmarish horrors designed to twist the mind and confuse the spirit, Haints and Hellfire is unveiling its story to me so that I may unveil it to you. This is going to be one of those books, friends. My sci-fi series from the Big Stompy Robots universe had primed the pump of just old-fashioned horror, and going through the first volume of my Through the Thinning Veil. Well, friends, that reminded me of the roads I have walked, both real and imagined. But in the midst of the development of that book, this little story decided it would not be so little. So I am very, very pleased. Yes, it meant I was up till 3 a.m. looking at this lovely little box you see before me, tinkering and typing and muttering to myself, as all perfectly rational and sane people do. However, dear friends, when you have to step away from your book and just pet a cat, well, because that's enough. Wow. You know you're hitting something delightful. So I am really eager. I want to see the end of this, not simply to put a production out for all you good little boys and girls, and I know at least some of you are good enough to get presents this year. Now, quite a few of you are on the naughty list, and that will have to be dealt with later tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Friday yet, so we'll have to wait till later this week for the green room to deal with all you naughty, naughty little boys and girls. Until then, we are getting my stories done, and I am pleased, and it's good progress. It may be done by the end of the year, which I will take as a victory, a small one, but a victory nonetheless. And then I can get back to my other projects. One of them being, remember, February 24th, 2024, is IndieCD.con in beautiful Fowler, Indiana at the Annex Building. I believe it's on 401 Aidway. So that will be a great convention. There are tables still open, but they are filling fast, folks. A table fee is roughly $50. I say roughly because I'm trying to get enough in table fee to cover the cost of the event so I can put it in an envelope, essentially, and put it aside to do it next time. That's the goal, so it's self-repeating. If we get more than 10, maybe we can squiggle. But the room is a little limited. It is about a 40 by 40 hall, it's small, but it's a great starter event. And already the town of Fowler and the surrounding areas are getting excited. So I'm hoping that in the next 4 months, once we get past the holidays, because you can't really compete hype-wise with Christmas. There's nothing that can be done. And the massive engine of economic power is grinding already at us. But we're going to talk about that too, because we have to realize, friends, just how much we have to be grateful for. I, for one, am beyond grateful. Mine, while I don't discuss it often, is not the easiest lot. Many others have it worse, many others have it better. But at times, the weight is something I can feel. Now, this sounds like the opposite of gratitude, but you must give me time, because I never walk anywhere in a straight line. It's far too boring. I miss out too much on a straight line. No, I have carried certain burdens for a very long time. And as we come to Thanksgiving, I've made a few choices lately that have the hints of helping, the beginnings, the rumblings of a better way. Because I've devoted my life, my very existence, to the concept of being useful, being able to help those I can. Be it folks who are just trying to get started, or people who are kind of lost in that twilight forest between where you are and the path you're supposed to be on. And I've had a knack for great many years of helping folks along that road. And I have done so because that is a place I am intimately familiar with. I am acquainted with almost a physical manifestation of manifestation. Oh, I do like that word, though. I'll have to play with that. Manifestation. But I'm familiar, friends, with the physical manifestation of being lost in life, in ways, in travel. And I have had the unique privilege to help a great many people uh, navigate certain times in their life. And I am thankful that I've had that opportunity. But of late, I have found the need to start finding my own way in an existence that is not solely fueled by the service of others. And to do so while serving others, which sounds redundant or possibly contradictory, but I am a complex, interwoven mind. And as I've been journeying through this, and as I've journeyed these years through the health issues that you guys know about and those that you don't, and the financial issues that you guys know about and those that you don't, and the parenting issues that you know about and that you don't, I have been truly blessed to have at my side an incredible woman. I, of course, speak of my darling wife, without whom I could not imagine my life. As my entire functional adulthood has been with Amanda, and that is such a blessing. And that's led me here to this home and this wonderful life with, having cars that are malfunctioning and need work means I have cars, you know. Having this little Chromebook here means I have computing. I am blessed. But friends, I have been extra blessed because not only do I have you find people at least 3 days a week, wherein I get to go through my chat and hear the stories of wonder and creation that you guys are making, that I get to see your ascent to the heavens, that I get to watch your will and hopes and dreams manifest around and through your actions because you have that. What a glorious opportunity it is. But friends, I am acquainted with a few people who have been very dear to me for a very long time. And I am unaccustomed to kindnesses, especially surprise and exceptionally random kindnesses. And during my computing era, well, I set up the lovely book box that was given to me by Carl Witzman, having finally gotten it set up in the living room to be a educational box for my son. I spoke with Joe Bachman, and I explained to him that I had ordered this, a stick of RAM to fix my all-in-one, which I did get running again. And he said, this delicious, bizarre little man, he looked at me and he said, I'll send you some extra RAM. You'll just have to sign for it. Extra sign for it, I thought was a delightful thing because it's very windy and occasionally deliveries get set, on my porch. And given that it's, RAM usually, the last RAM came in a bubble envelope. I'm sure all of us who have had to ship things know what a bubble envelope is. But so I waited Tuesday. And about 5 o'clock, I get a knock on the door. And there is a gentleman with a delivery for me to sign for. And it is a freaking new tower. Joe decided that it was in the definition, and I really have to admire the wordplay. He did indeed keep his word to me, and he said, I'll send you more RAM. He did. He said he'd send me more RAM. And I said, okay, how much do I owe you? He said, will you be okay just accepting it as a gift? Yes, of course. I mean, it shouldn't be more than $20. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say it would be appreciated. No. Joe pulled a Nick and sent me an entire tower of modern grade that I will be spending today setting up. It would have been last night, but there were some family needs and a run to Walmart. So, and it really is quite delightful. I have a computer that should, once I get talking to one of the assorted monitors I have laying around, at least for a while, should be everything I need and more. So my mind is completely and utterly blown. I was gobsmacked. And anyone who's watched this program understands that I am very difficult to silence. I am a long-winded little thing creeping about in my hobbit hole somewhere where the corn grows high and we don't talk about what lives in it. But I cannot express my gratitude to Joseph. And I can't express my gratitude to Trelena because recently there were some things I had to discuss with someone. And being the guy that people usually quietly reach out to in the DMs, there aren't many people I get to reach out to. And having Trelena, who is far more than a friend, but don't be that way. Well, be that way a little bit. Joey and Trelena are in the special spot. But all of my usual approach aside, someone I could reach out and just tell some things to. And yes, I immediately regretted it, not because of anything she did, but because I realized that her messenger is a Dropbox. Trelena, much like I, get absent-minded. And normally I take it as a quiet and joyful job to fill that up with as much like serotonin and dopamine as possible so that on her darker days she can find the messages. But in a matter of a short paragraph, and always beware when I am using few words. That means I'm either very, very angry or very, very sincere, but or something else is going on. And I was able to confide in her. And the act of having someone to confide in was tremendously helpful in dealing with what I'm dealing with. And has helped. Now, I did not need a response on the subject, but having someone to broach it with safely, that is a blessing. I've lived a lot of lives in my own, which sounds odd, but I've gone by in different circles, different places. Many people have dubbed me different things. I rarely have chose my own name, but I've worn many a nickname and alias. given what I'm doing. And I've had the privilege, even in my worst times, to see wonders and amazing things. And right now, I know a lot of us guys are watching the news, and it's grim. Especially those of us who are, history majors. It starts looking real familiar. I expect Archduke Ferdinand to get bumped off in any time now, but there are things beyond our control moving right now, and that's okay. What we are of control, we should. And the people in this chat right now that I am way behind on, these wonderful, radiant beings of light, are looking at a world of darkness, right? Times that are hard. Having grizzled veterans of the pandemic and lockdown going, okay, what's the next apocalypse? And I've been dealing with apocalypses, apocalypse, anyway, since at least 2000, because, the Y2K was a thing. But instead of dread and negativity and hatred and turning on our fellow man, these people, which I have the privilege to promote and discuss and get into in the chat, are taking time out of their busy days to write stories, to draw beautiful pictures, to craft things solely because it gives them double joy. In that they get the joy in the making, and the joy in the giving, and the joy in the selling. And when so much of the alleged, I hate to use the word mainstream, but entertainment has started to fall so flat, these wonders over here, of whom I am privileged to count myself among, are making such beauty, lasting beauty, in many forms, even in horror. I mean, I'm certainly where I'm writing right now. There is still beauty in that. And that's why, friends, I'll just put that down. It is important to maintain our perspective and be actually grateful. It is such a privilege to be where we are. When you know what's going on in the world, it's such a privilege to be where we are. When you know what's going on in the world and you can go and hug your child, have them be able to hug you back, it is such a privilege. There have been days where I could not walk. And now, though badly, I can dance. There were days where I could not clutch a pen in these twisted meat hooks that I refer to as hands. That my own body and the death of the nerves within me kept me, well, impaired my ability to create. And now I can draw. I will never be true. I could never be fully atheist, friends, because I have witnessed miracles large and small. And I am thankful for that. My neighbor right now is not in jail. In a few months, we'll see where that goes. But right now, he is not in jail. Right now, though his home is damaged, he is all right. I have not heard much from my family abroad, my more extended family, my brothers and my parents, save for, mild misadventures building a shed or whatnot, or my mom breaking her arm. But they're there. And tomorrow, for all the flaws and hazards and bumblingness, I'm going to get to go see them and have Thanksgiving. And there's no guarantee that they'll be around for Christmas. I've lost too many people too suddenly to have that sense of permanence. Right now, Trelena is working alongside the road, most likely. Like I said, I haven't checked the chat. But I know in that, at any point, tragedy could hit any one of you. It could hit me. It could hit my son. It could hit my beloved wife. And that tragedy does, as the universe unfolds in its rampant majesty. But every day that I open these eyes and blankly blur into the morning and pull off the mask and pull off the braces and grab my glasses and go, that's a gift. That's such a wonderful gift. And we are going to feast and we're going to have food in a time where we might not otherwise. So seek that perspective, that gratitude. Because the universe can be a beautiful place. And be gentle with yourself. And perhaps let yourself accept the good things that do happen. Not just appreciate them, not just enjoy them, but truly accept them. Because for some of us, it can be hard. You live through some things. You get told some things, and after a while, you start to believe them. And finding out that maybe, just maybe, you're allowed to accept the good that comes your way. That's a grand journey for some of us. And it is a surprisingly difficult thing. When you are immunized to conflict, peace feels very strange. But I am very thankful for it. And I will tell you this from experience. When you go through, even in dark times, and you keep that perspective of thankfulness, of gratitude, that will move you forward. It will sustain you. And after a while, the universe, well, it seems to just appreciate it. And when you are thankful for that which you receive from the universe, you're more likely to receive more from it. Accepting that we deserve good things is a challenge. Accepting that we deserve good experiences and good people and curating our life is a challenge. Now, all around you, the marketers are going to try to get you to drive towards greed and boxes. And, there's a huge push for Black Friday always to try to get you to forget about Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving leads, gratitude leads to contentment. Contentment leads to peace, and none of that is profitable. So try not to let the frenzy leading up to a holiday that should be anything but frenzied distract you guys. If you have good relations with your family, go out and enjoy them. If you don't, if you feel you don't have a family, well, you're wrong, because you're one of mine. I can irrationally adopt you. And I intend to. So just deal with it. You are loved, whether you like it or not. Yes, that is a threat. But, as no doubt you've already got into, tell me some things you're thankful for. And while you're doing that, I'm going to promote something, frankly, that I'm thankful for. And once again, humbly and only trembling a little, say thank you, Joe Bachman.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with the Independent Creator Directory, and today we're going to talk about signing up for the Independent Creator Directory. All you have to do is go to IndieCD.org, that's IndieCD.org, come over here, click on Become a Member. From now through December 31st, it's only a $5 fee to sign up. After December 31st, it will be going up to $40. Originally, it was $20, but with the cost of the server space and everything, we're needing to up the prices to help keep the lights on. But for the 1-year anniversary of IndieCD, we have dropped it to $5. Also, if you go to my podcast and listen to the first episode, you can get a 50% off coupon to be able to sign up for as little as $2.50 right now. If you have any questions, though, feel free to reach out to me at jbachman@IndieCD.org, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. The $5 is still the lifetime membership, just like the normal price of $20. I still do all the setup for you. You still get access to the blog, and you still get access to the calendar. Thank you, and have a great day.
You too, Joe. Now, I have prattled longer than I normally allow myself to. And perhaps, as I did warn you, I allowed myself the luxury of being a bit emotional. But it is coming on Thanksgiving, and if there's one thing we should be thankful for, it is the joy of the great folks in the chat. So without further ado, I will take you to the words of some far more interesting people than me, and then we will move on. All right, folks, first through the door is the Woke Breaker. Morning, everyone. Morning, Woke. Man, 7:49. Now, I will warn folks, sometimes StreamYard cuts my visibility of comments before about 9 o'clock. Good luck, but if you ever get cut off, understand it is not any malicious action of me. But it is a thing. Morning, Woke. YouTube is being wonky. On my end, it says Nick will be live in 12 hours. No, that was me being wonky. I clicked the wrong bit, and I was forced to change that. I did change that about 10 minutes before the stream started, so people should get some level of notifications. And by the way, good morning, Alec. I'm sorry, I answered your statement before I greeted you. Oh, he might have said it for the wrong time. I derped. It says 10 p.m. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to hear about that for the next bit. I subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Woke. I'm glad. And I'm glad it sounds like you subscribed to Alex. Same here for yours, Woke. Excellent. Hey, Alec and Woke. Hey, Donna. Ready for the holidays? Well, Donna. Now, I need to keep my tone in its proper place while I'm speaking to you. I am ready for the holidays. I am ready to have that big breast of the turkey and the big, long legs. I do love a good turkey, don't you know? All that rich gravy. Yes, friends. I cannot wait. We've got icebox pudding coming together shortly. The cranberry sauce, both kinds. And we will be taking a large number of it to my beloved parents because my mother's broken her other arm. So as one is barely recovered, the other is broken. So we are going to do the vast majority of Thanksgiving dinner for her because that's what family does. And honestly, it's about time. So, am I ready for the holidays? Absolutely. Absolutely. And once tomorrow passes, it will be all holiday all the time for yours truly. I am ready for it. But first, we feast. Nope, I'm ready to sleep, though. Well, Alec, sleeping can be a holiday, too. Let's see. Independent Creator Directory. This is like a cat at the light. Back to being a day walker for a few days for me. Also time to catch up on a lot of stuff. I know that evil orb in sky can be nightmarish after you've walked the shadowy way. And all those cars on the road, and I swear driving at night is safer than driving during the day. Because everybody's lit up. And if they're not lit up, it's their fault. Hiya, Joe. Guess I should probably get dressed and head to the computer. Oh my, why, Joseph? How risque of you. Don't hurry on our account. Howdy, Alec, Woke, and Donna. We got greetings. Yes, lurk behind the scenes. Just kidding. Hey, Joe, now you can see how I feel every morning. Frankenstein monster voice. Ugh, light bad. That's me right now sitting in a dark room. I don't blame you at all, Alec. Well, let's see. Hey, we got, hey, Joe. Hey, Donna. We got Dawn. Morning, kids. Almost on the road to Minnesota. Grabbing breakfast, and away we go. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a great Thanksgiving, Dawn. And if you're not here hearing it, maybe you'll catch it in the reruns. Happy Thanksgiving, Dawn. Hey, Dawn, safe travels and lots of munsies. Yeah, you guys collect those things. Bye, Dawn. Safe travels. Thank you, Dawn and Woke. Unfortunately, we aren't going to the Waffle House. Well, yeah, because you're going north. Perkins isn't bad. Hi, Alec. Lamau, the notification says it's a nighttime show. Yes, I'm sorry. Mea culpa. And hi, Jody. Of Jody McPhee from Desk of Small Press Publisher. Just had a very successful, is it still ongoing, campaign for Amazon Wrestling Federation. Very pleased to see that coming together. Morning all, morning Nick. Good morning, sir. No Waffle House. Yeah, me neither. Sniffs a tear back. I had a little frozen pancake sausage sandwich, so I That's about as close to Waffle House as I can afford these days. Hey, Joe. Hello, everyone. Hey, Witzman dude. Time for coffee? Yes, Don. I will echo. And hi, Carl. You have been on my mind as well for completely other reasons. I will echo Donna's sentiment. Safe travels and happy Munsey hunting. Oh. Ah. Sure, I have 12 hours to get it. Twist the knife. I am thankful for my friends. Yeah, that's okay. If it weren't for the technical errors around here, I don't think you guys would do anything. I had 2 kitties in my office window vying for the sun. Now Callie is looking for me. Where did Dad go? And Trelana Bachman says, good morning, all. Morning, Mags. Hope you're having a good one. Whoops. It's Trey! Yay! Yeah, that's how I feel about Trey, too. Whee! Alex says, morning, Trey. Everybody's happy to see. Carl say, hey, Trey. How's everyone doing this morning? Anyone cold? It's 34 degrees, so it's a little brisk for me. Fortunately, the study is somewhat warm, and I am full of enough hot air to keep, the area fairly toasty. Woke Breaker, I feel like I'm actually making progress. Yes, that's what we want to hear. Get it, Woke. Get at it and get it going. Carl says, I'd give all kinds of money to have a hot Waffle House bowl of taters and sausage this morning. Well, I don't think there's anyone in the chat who would blame you for that desire, Carl. And thanks to the motivational masters of the Tockert chat. Well, that's what we're here to do. Literally, just buoy you guys up and remind you that it can be a beautiful world and we can make a difference. It may be small, but enough of us little folks make a difference. The whole world can shift. Little old us? Wow. Trelana, I'm eyeing up the Dunkin' Donuts across the street, wondering if the lobby is actually open. I could do harm for a Boston cream donut right now. Walk up to the drive-thru. I like the way you think, Carl. And Don says, doing super wonderful. I haven't seen my family in a year and my niece in 2 years. She was sick last year. Oh, I bet you're excited then. Trelana says, there we go. LOL, I've done that a couple times. Unfortunately, this one gets backed up into the street a lot, and I don't fancy standing in the middle of the 5-lane road. Please don't. Or just lean on the door like you usually lean on poles. They'll open right up. I concur. Also done that. I look like a Charles Dickens orphan. Please, sir, can I have a donut? And Trelana Bachman will be doing this year's rendition of Tiny Tim. God bless us, one and all. Somehow, I doubt that. Please, sir, may I have some caffeine? Picturing Oliver leaning on a pole. Yeah, put Trey in the Oliver outfit. She would rock that. 30-second volume warning. Everybody ready for Turkey Day? Thanks. I don't want to get I don't want charcoal to get freaked when Lord Nicholas hollers. Well, I do try to jumpstart your day. I had Panda Express for my Thanksgiving. Joking. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm ready for Turkey Day. Ooh, Panda sounds good right now. We're looking forward to the Chinese buffet. Chinese buffet does sound good. I will not even hesitate to comment on how good a Chinese buffet sounds right now. And folks, if you are enjoying this program, please like and share it. For this rice and General Tso's chicken, I am General Tso. General So's chicken, I am truly thankful. Nothing wrong with that. And well, speaking of folks I'm thankful for, our good friend Joe D. McPhee showed up in the chat, and it's about time I run an ad, so we'll run his.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Thank you, Joe, for always being in the chat and chasing your dreams so others can see how it's done. Nick time! Hi, Nick, once he gets this message. Title card! Yippee! Oh, we love the title card! That title card was made by Carl Witzman, and somewhere between Carl Witzman and Brian K. Morrison. It is phenomenal, and I love it. Rich, good morning, Rich. Sounds like an old Atari game. Yeah, I've been moving stuff around in my studio, and I kind of dropped my breakfast plates, and they went clatter, clatter, boom. Title card is sort of mumbling, some possible bangs and bumps. Yep. There he is. Oh God. So, sounds like Nick's struggling. Alec, my bud. Have you ever known me not to? look how blushing I am. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all are having fun at my expense. Woo! Banned. And apparently a pot had to be killed. Banged. That is, of course. And no pots were harmed in the making of today. However, a pumpkin was seriously destroyed doing a cut video that should be coming out to the public in, a few hours. I wanted to give my lovely Patreon folks the first crack at it, as I usually do. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Carl. Let's see. Whoop. RPG night in 7 days. 7 days. We will meet. There will be battle. It will be glorious. IndieCD for a lifetime for only $5. What could be an easier decision? And it's going up in 2024 to $40. So get it now. Hey, Nick. Glad to see. See, now, I know I may have slowed it down earlier, but it's good to take that moment, take that breath, and just ease on in to let Miss Donna Carleen get her morning done right. And Independent Creator Directory, a.k.a. Joe Buckman. I plead the fifth on helping with technical issues. Of course you do. Lamau, Joe. Joe is a phenomenal person and a beautiful soul. 10 watching, only 3 likes. Get with it, folks. I still need to get up and get dressed. Haven't drug myself out of bed yet. You mean my morning shout wasn't enough to get you up? Well, then I'm just going to have to be a little more persuasive, Joe. Remember, folks, it's Joe's fault this time. What happens next? Nothing, bud. I'm joking with him. He's sleeping in. Plead or drink, Joe. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to the delightful, the effervescent, the radiant Kat Rothermel. It is always good to see you, my dear. Dear Mr. Bachman, my computer won't connect to IndieCD while it's unplugged. Depending on the technical issue, it could be both. Rich! See, everyone's glad to see Rich. How are you? Where that joker owes me money. Well, he owes me, visits and a book. Don't make me break out the crazy eyes again. I could stare down Gowron in the right mood. Anyway, hey, Independent Director, I need to do anything on my end for the site? And hey, Rich, hey, I was just informed I get to choose what we listen to. Oh my. Poor Ted. Poor decision, Ted. Impulse Hurdy, wow. Well, to you, Impulse, welcome to the show. This is a show where artists and authors get together to support each other, build each other up, hold each other accountable, and promote just independent growth for everyone. That's the gig. It involves some shouting, lots of Hawaiian shirts, bangs and clashes. In short, everything you need but production value. Woo! I'm on Thanksgiving break, y'all. Get down, jungle boogie. Whoop. Let's see. Woke Breaker. Most likely not. If I need any more info, I will reach out. Midnights has been rough on me. Going to be catching up on everything this weekend. I hope some of that involves sleep, Joe. And yeah, guys, this is going to be one of those long shows. Hi, Kat. See, Alec and Kat need to talk because you just need to know each other better. I need to put Trey and Kat in the same room and watch the creativity and just explode. But Alec and Kat need to talk. I haven't been Mariah'd yet, so I'm lucky. If you haven't heard the song, I hear it everywhere because I made a dumb joke about the Mariah plush, and now I am being bombarded by its sales everywhere. Art Goddess, yes, our own Art Goddess Kat Rothermel has joined us in the chat. And let's see. I've been Mariah-ing people, Carl. Oh, you vicious little thing. I will remember that come RPG day. Accountability with funding. I now have to focus on one panel comic strips to focus on new people interested in the series. Got to figure out how to reach that cold audience. That's a good plan. I will always love the short strips in comics because, for me, a lot of my journey in sequential art was based on the Sunday comics. I mean, Bill Watterson, that is. Calvin and Hobbes was very influential on me. Watch how I draw trees sometimes. Naughty Alec. Yeah, well, in a week I will be dealing with Alec and his little cohorts. And our own rock and roll art goddess, aka Kat Rothermel, aka if somebody took Stevie Nicks and fused her with Cyndi Lauper. Anyway, She says, I'm grateful for my new job where I can just teach art. Now, see, that's the thing. She's being humble here, and she is saying that she just teaches art. But we know, friends, we know better. And you know what? I'll put it to her own words.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art Army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Yes, that's how I have to show my appreciation for folks like the amazing Kat. I want you to see what she does so that she can continue to do the good that she does. And let's see. Where was I? So no, you do not just teach art. You shape the future. You lay down the seeds of dreams and beauty. Never, never undervalue that. That's great. And she's saying, hi, Carl. And okay, thanks. That's great, Jody and Kat. I'm hoping we'll be able to see a bunch of you guys in February. Accountability. I'm way behind on a bunch of stuff due to the day job, so for the next few days, I'm devoted to catching up before going back on midnights. That swing shift, that's vile. No one should have to do that. Jody, send me a panel or ad, and I'll post to my FB feed. And Kat says, I'm thankful for my parents and hubby and for them all still being on Earth with me. I'm thankful for you. Thank you, Kat. You are you guys all are people I'm so thankful for. And Kat, I've literally known at least of Kat longer than just about anybody on this chat. But technically anyway. But yeah, thank you. I'm going to get all mushy today, I can tell. Okay, sending you today's comic at Carl Witzman. Good job. I love seeing stuff get done in the chat. Business being done is a wonderful thing. Nick, I'd say you're definitely one of the reasons I'm still standing on my own 2 feet, why I'm heading on the path I'm on. Continue. You're one of the reasons I didn't go down that much darker road. I'm grateful for that every day. Well, kiddo, you just keep being you and do things your way no matter what they say. And you just keep me. That's how you do it. You take care of you and you keep being the kind of person you want to be. That's the best way to be grateful. And nice, Alec. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Grant. Got to see some of your program with Joe Bachman. If you guys missed it, go on to Grant Lankard's channel and watch Grant Draws. Nick has pushed me to be a better person too. Darn it. I'm sorry. I know. I'm begrudgingly unsing you. Reason I'm late is I went to the gym today. Get on! Accountability, you are my beer! Hey, I'm sitting here at 4,000 words under my stuff. Accountability, and still had time to do my sword drills. I'm feeling it too. We are making great changes. While everyone else is waiting for the, oh, it's New Year's, I have to fix this, and I'm going to do this. We're like, we don't need to wait for a calendar. Today, right now, is the day to be motivated, to look at the dragons in our life and say, no more! I will not stop. I will not rest. I will slay thee and take the treasures that are rightfully mine. Heck yeah. Knicks-knick-knacks of life. Yep. Good job, Grant. Pushing that shoe doesn't do much good unless you're in a Volvo. Oh, good stuff. We try. Hey, everybody. Way to go, Grant. New tower, that Joby is a saint. Well, and you guys will be able to have proper things and much less lag and not me going tap, tap, tap. I said, see, I said I was getting you more RAM. Never said how it was coming. I want to be frustrated, but the hypocrisy of me being frustrated about this kind of logic would cause a lightning bolt to strike me down. So I'm just going to thank you. And see, I'm working on it. It ain't easy. I am not puddling on the floor. This is growth. Joby is a man of his word. Yes, he is. And the irony is, it's another Acer. So it is the Acer offering of Doom 2.0. And someday I'll explain that joke to you. Maybe Friday. Yes, Trelena, Joe is a true gift to us all. And wait, that was Sarah, too. Hi, Sarah. I just love that somewhere in her clock tower, the ongoing gothic graphic novel of the real life of Sarah is constantly forming in my head, and now I realize it's this creepy gothic, like Victorian era clock tower somewhere it shouldn't be. Her casket opens, and our own Sarah rises to meet the challenges from the shadows, and it is a beautiful thing. And yes, Trelena, Joe is a true gift to us all. Sarah, Dark Mistress. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Alec. Glad to be here. Glad you're here, darling. Caffeine needs to be acquired. I'll be back, folks. The daywalker thing is overrated. I fully understand. I used to ask nurses I worked for an IV of caffeine, but they wouldn't do it. For shame. I miss it so much. Hey, Sarah. Family is there for the highest and lows, says Trelena Bachman. You, Amanda, and Xander have seen us at our lowest and our highest, and we are here through yours. God damn. Yeah. I am not going to cry. Well, that just made a liar out of me. Anyway, thank you, Trey. You should have it in your messenger now. Excellent. And Mysterious Illusions show. Caffeine is the worst thing to drink. It sent me into the hospital for a full week. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're better, Jake. And manifestation 100%. Yes. I hope it boosts up to 1,000. I hope you get more than you could ever ask for. Cool Joe D. And Chris Walker. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday and Thanksgiving Eve. Please take a minute and hit that like button on here, please. It really is appreciated, especially when it's going to be this long of a stream. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm fighting some comment dumps. Hold on. Brace yourselves. Okay. I know the feeling of heartache because of my former diet. I was at risk for cancer, but got lucky. Second chance changed my fate before it's too late. It's going to be tough, but it's worth it. I'm glad to hear it. Niam? Hi, Nick and Chat. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, wow. We've got some great folks I haven't seen in a while. And Carrie Bloodrose. Hi, Carrie. I've got some great folks in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. And remember, guys, if you're going to be in the West Central Indiana, East Central Illinois area, roughly, in February at the end, come to IndieCD.com. It will be free for attendees. 17 watching and 9 likes. Well, the likes are much lower than those here. Cracks the whip loud. Fix it, guys. Chris, get to liking. Yes. Hi, Carl, Chris. And whoop. Don't forget to like and share. Yep, see, I liked it before I entered the chat. Let's boost the signal. I really do appreciate it. And Monsieur Lucio, in short, Nick, my dad never gets scared because he was a drill sergeant. But when he was told I might have cancer, he was so scared he couldn't sleep for 4 days straight. I understand that. And Niam says, that's good to hear, Nick. I have a neurological disorder that I'm struggling with. Hearing your story inspires me. Well, I am really glad. That's what we're here for. Since you're new, I spent a couple years with developing several things that we couldn't quite identify. And I went from not being able to walk and do things back to I'm back doing sword drills and drawing art and everything else. If you go through my description, there's all sorts of links to stuff I do, and people should be dropping their links in the chat of stuff they do. This is a really great community to be part of, and you're more than welcome. And you have my condolences on the neurological disorder, but they can be, if not beaten, adapted to. And I'm very big on that. And Chris is saying hi to basically everyone, and that's awesome. Sarah's saying, sharpen hooks on Cat of Nine Tails for those who don't hit like. Dark Mistress. Wow. 13 now. Keep it up. Keep going. Whew. Oh. Don't threaten us with a good time, Sarah. Oh, Trey, you're right. Rock on. Now match the likes with the viewers. Don is driving but wanted to say hi. But by the way, this is Ted. Hello, Ted. Always good to hear from you. And there isn't even ice cream involved. I'm impressed. Hi, Ted. Hey, Ted. I considered adding, unless you like that kind of thing. Ha 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 ha. Come on, keep liking, folks. Guys, it's okay. Oh. Where did my comments are just odd. I don't see Ted. Confused. Ted, different Ted. Dawn's husband, Ted, is using Dawn's account because she is driving. Hi, Ted. Say hi to Dawn. Safe travels. Ted has Dawn's phone. I hope he's also capping Munsies for her. Oh, I miss Ted. Bummer. Hey, Carl, I thought that the idea of what if the Mad Gasser faces Nuzzles the Clown. He can't use other people's property. I mean, you have great ideas. Oh my God, do deal with the comment dump, but he can't use other people's property, Jake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am so behind. Oh my god, I'm so behind. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, this sounds like the script for an entirely different program. I knew I was behind, but good lord. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a different Ted. You are loved if you like it or not. Yes, that is a threat. Absolutely. Just because. Oh, there we go. I know it's a little higher, but my knees get a little sore. Nope. I'm glad. Okay, thanks. I claim you, Nick. Blessings to you, brother. Thank you, Chris. I'm really thankful for the stream. I really needed to hear this. Well, my content is basically a lot of this kind of thing 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Facepalm Lamau. I see him saying it's him. No one saw that, right? Nah, no one saw anything. Great name. That's why he does it. Yeah, that's literally what we're here for. Carl, I'm not sure if the clown character is copyrighted because they discontinued the animatronic. It's still copyrighted. Chris claims Nick. I'm thankful for Carl, says Kiri Bloodrose, Donna, Chris, Nick, Don, and everyone else here I know. And I'll guarantee the folks that you don't know yet are totally worth it. Something I'm grateful for, says Alec, Nick, Amanda, Xander, Ethan, Carl, Donna, everyone in the chat. Y'all are sweetness and light, and I love you for it. Joe, too. Yes, Joe and Trey, too. What I'm thankful for is my grandpa will make it till Christmas. That's a beautiful thing. Definitely thank you. Well, thankful for all of you. Yep. Nick makes the Thanksgiving dinner sound like a Green Room episode. You are welcome. In short, my grandfather has dementia, and they called in hospice saying he will be there till Christmas, they're saying. Well, I hope you get that last Christmas with him. That in itself is a real gift. Oh, Dark Poke. But more family-friendly, LOL. I try. Depends on your family, I guess. Yeah, my family is a unique thing, and you're all part of it, so deal with it. Every moment is precious, Illusion. I'm glad you're getting these. Yep. There's no Waffle Houses in Minnesota? I have much to be thankful for, says Chris Walker. I'm fortunate enough to know some pretty awesome and amazing people and starting to know some more folks. Well, just keep hanging around. This is a fairly well curated bunch of misfits. Joe says, I'm thankful for everyone here for the support you've given me with IndieCD and my biography. I'm extra thankful for Trelena. She put up with me for over 20 years. Yeah. That's beautiful, guys. Yeah, I'm the palest black sheep that I know of. Oh, I know what it's like to be a white sheep in a family, too. It's okay. No worries. So the thing that eats me up is when the hospital test for cancer test, my parents had to leave taking care of my grandpa to be taking care of me. It felt terrible. That just happens with family. Family sacrifices, Jake. Don't beat yourself up. In my blood family, I see. Ye old awful waffle, I remember you well. That makes you rare, Sarah. Oh. Blue waffles? Don't Google that. You know what? Before we go any further after that comment, I think I need to run another ad. So, let me see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to run. Mike Jimmy's work is amazing. Look up Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBron. Fairies and Ents, I think, just about everywhere. One word, fairies and Ents. He is an incredible creator and just a great guy. And it's a pleasure to do what I've done with him. Now let's see. Oh, let's see. We have some. Okay, I've got some comment dumps to deal with, so it'll be just a second. I have to go up till I see that horrible joke. Oh. Okay. I'm more of a lurker mode, more in lurker mode due to 9 to 5. We understand. And like I said in the previous episode, there is nothing wrong. Oh, God. You can't tell I didn't sleep last night. Put those back on for everybody. There's nothing wrong with working the 9 to 5 you have to so that you can chase the job you want to in your own time. That's just the price of admission sometimes. We understand. 34 degrees is still shorts weather. Richie, you're a techno Viking. And not a copy desk, right on. Yep. Sarah, you are the one and only true original. Joe and Trey, y'all don't look old enough to have known each other for 20 years. They have, because I've known them for 20 years. I mean, back then, it was a running joke that Joe was a cryptid because he never showed up on campus. And it was funny because now I'm the cryptid, allegedly. Of course I'm not. That's pure slander. But another thing about my grandpa is he's still hurting. He has no memory of me. That you love him and you support him and know that when he has gone to the other side, he will find peace and be made whole. And I hope that brings you comfort, Jake. Chris, technically, our relationship is old enough to drink. My marriage is old enough to drink. Oops. Where are we? Ah! There we go. What do you call a T-Rex that was in a crash? A Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nice. You're deeply in there, Jake. He'll not forget you for the eternity. Big hugs. Yep. Well, Joe, raise a glass. Well, then, Joe, raise a glass when it's safe to do so. I hope so. Charcoal is now sunning in my office window, and Kelly doesn't know what he wants. That's okay. As long as you can stick around, enjoy it. Donna, doesn't every cat have a period each day where they don't know what they want? This also is true. Good morning, Blue Teddy. How are you, darling? Blue Teddy is an incredibly talented artist and a narrator. She reads wonderful stories and does art when she's not doing, I believe it's called Smoke and Mirrors on Tapas, and palling around with Dr. Crow's Comics Carnival. So good to see you, Blue. Having Nick laugh is good. Indeed, Alec. Well, why did the T-Rex get back to his ex? The dino was sore. Ouch. I hope you see some of the nice comments about you, Joby. Oh, he will if I have to print them off and tape them to his truck. Illusion, those are terrible. Pleading the drink. I'm sobbing, Illusion. See? You guys are enjoying that. Right there. There's the tears. And we all love Rich. There's a lot of love in this community, and that's what makes it great. Why can't you hear pterodactyl using the restroom? The P is silent. Now, see, that's classic. The stare down through the monitor. Swapping. That's terrible. Wow. I've been absent enough not to know everyone in the chat anymore. Crazy. Well, we have some first-time viewers, Sarah, and you have some new friends, which means new friends. See? Trey knows. Well, and we're going to come back up here. Well, Nick getting health and finances back in line, so I have the mental and physical health to have attention to finish the last bits of the one and get tracking on the next. Yes, that's what we want to hear. I know I give you a slightly hard time, but it's almost a running gag, and just a lot of faith, because you got to figure, however weird the world's been, my crazy butt has been waiting for that story all this time, never losing faith that you're going to do it. Just need the right motivation. I'm heading out, Grant says. I have a comic book signing today at the local comic shop. Be thankful for that, Grant. You are literally living the dream. True that. Why did the caveman stand on the clock? He wanted to be on time. Nice. Thanks, folks. Hope you have a great day. Have a good one, Grant. My head hurts with the puns. It is a bit punishing. I haven't been Whamageddoned yet. I will tell you guys, I played the whole Whamageddon thing, and I realized it made me tense. So this year, after Thanksgiving, I am going to turn on, if I don't get hit before then, Wham's Last Christmas. I'm going to sit down and watch the official video, which is a treat. And just let the silliness pour over me, because I'm going to walk boldly into Whamageddon and take it on my own terms. It's okay, Sarah. I'm still learning names and seeing new people. Well, that's the other part. I hope everyone cross-references and talks to each other, sees what each one can do. Why did the bear like Thanksgiving? It was unbearable. Oh, ditto. Hey, Nick, I still haven't revealed the Bone Dragon. I've been good. Okay. That's true. I don't know how I'm going to get that into the library, sight unseen, but we'll figure something out. Rich, Carrie. Yep. The Price is Right is almost on. I got to go compete with my hubby. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You too, darling. That was unbearable. Great, Grant. Whoop. Have a great day, Grant. Why was Santa angry when Rudolph trimmed his antlers? He couldn't watch the Bengals game anymore. Rudolph was like, who dey? Okay. Thanks, Chris, Carl, and Trelana. Have a great day. I need to stop reading the chat for a bit. I understand. Thank you, Nick, for playing my ad. Love you. I play it almost every episode, Kat. You are well thought of and well loved here. Sarah asked me if I took a bath. I don't. Careful, Jake. Oh, gee, you play them both. Thanks for your love and support. Well, I got a lot of thanks. Carl asked me if I took a bath. Rock and Roll Art Goddess, I must find out more. Yes, Kat Rothamel is a amazing person I knew. I worked across the hall from her, and she was everything that my art teacher at that same school, ironically, was not. She's creative and caring and compassionate, and she just radiates this raw, unbridled energy that just it's infectious, and she's just a true delight. And she recently has changed jobs to a job where she can focus on education and not the unpleasantness that is shoved upon many public school teachers this day and age. And I am so delighted to hear her in that position. Ask me if I can have a bath. No, I don't think I will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because that could be a crime. Sorry, I was off doing something. Oh my, Carl. Did you take it? A bath illusion? Scared for the answer. Trelena, no! Is there one missing? Ah, there it is. See, I knew that one was coming. Most likely another pun. Ah. Hey, Grant, Cat and Grant. Should have known better, Trey. I did, but I had to know the answer. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? Dear Lord. Oh. Cindy Koepp. Is this on Facebook today? I appear to be missing some of the conversation. This should be on Facebook, Twitter, where they can't comment, sadly. If you're watching this on Twitter, thank you. But please hop over to YouTube or Facebook so I can hear your input on the silliness we're doing. Dad dinosaur jokes, the end must be near. How do you cut a pizza? With Little Caesars. Pizza! And just like that, I know what I'm eating as soon as I leave the show. Charcoal woke up and staring at me. I believe it's kitty lunchtime. See everyone Friday and have a great Thanksgiving. We will see you Friday. You just have a blessed one. Why couldn't the dinosaur sleep in the graveyard? Because of all the coughing. Hi and bye, Chris. Must help Aunt Donna feed the kitties. May try to watch for lunch. I understand. Hi and bye, Donna. Good luck, Carl. Illusion, those are terrible. I agree with Trey. Do you have them loaded up mentally, or are you looking them up? It's a great question. Why didn't the truck go on vacation? He was too tired. Truly, they're all in my brain mentally. That's terrifying. And well, since Carl has left us and we've had a little bit of horror, how about we double down on that and we run this ad. It's always like this. I think his mom is the source of the puns, says Sarah. That's not terrifying. My ex-girlfriend is terrifying. Let me tell you what. 15 likes, 17 watching. Well, some of them may be new. I don't mind earning a like or two. Scary thing is that I've had these jokes in my head since 2015. And Alex sharing a new creation. Alex... Yes. Wait. Alex Creations on DA on deviantart.com/AlexCreation/art/Tatsu and Nitsu Part 2 gobbly Nick said dropping links. Yes. Throw your links out so I can promote you guys. The GF jokes aren't cool. Every chat she's brought up for a long time. Gotta stop reading the chat. I'll get in trouble. How did the spider know so much about the world? He was online. Wolfbreaker just drops a line. What's everyone's favorite IP? Something about Nick. If you don't know what, I am mechanically unable to have favorites very well. I agonize at such things. I have so many IPs that I love. Babylon 5 springs to mind. Most of your Marvel and DC, titles are things I love, even if I don't love what the companies are doing. Old school Dungeons and Dragons, new school things. Hybrid's the Sons of God, even though I don't talk to Luke much these days because he's real busy with Fund My Comic. I don't really bother him. It was a good it's a good IP. The problem is when all your friends make work. I've got Santa Stein on my table over there. I've got Terry Bachman's book on my shelf. I've got some stuff, I think, from Cindy Koepp. It's just, I have no favorite. My favorite IP is when I pee at the gas station. Okay, that was funny. I'll grant you that one. That one was funny. Grey Wolf says, my wife has worked at Waffle House here in Tennessee for 29 years. Good Lord. Sobbing illusion. And good morning, Grey Wolf. First day of Midnights and Technology, off Midnights, Technology wants to screw with me, says Joe Buckman, Independent Creator Directory. That's IndieCD.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest creators. Anyway, can't access IndieCD.org from this machine, but it works on my phone and Mac. This is going to be a fun day. Oh, poor Joe. Mike Jimmy friended me this week. Mike Jimmy's amazing. He's just an incredibly cool dude. Mike Jimmy's talented man and a good friend. Yeah, he's just everything you could want. Why didn't Dracula have any friends? He was a pain in the neck. At Wolfbreaker, my favorite IP is 127.0.0.1. There's no place like home. Oh, gosh, Joe. I understood that reference. Yeah, Nick, you're not a cryptid, totally human being. Yes. Your brain's stuck in a bone suit that's stuck inside a meat suit. Most of the time. Astral projections aside. I mean, what? No, yes. I, too, am a fellow human. Yes. Chris Walker, my grandma had Alzheimer's. She might not have remembered my name, but she knew that she knew that she knew me and loved me, even if she could remember who I was. There was comfort in that. I don't think there is any greater fear for me than not only becoming useless, but becoming practically useless in such a way that I don't even remember myself. To the families dealing with that, you, of course, have my deepest sympathies, and I wish you every comfort. Thanks for good vibes for the short time I was able to stop in. You're all wonderful. I hope you have a lovely day. You too, Blue, and I hope your Thanksgiving is fantabulous. And if you're not in a country that celebrates it, I hope your Thanksgiving is fantabulous, even if you don't know it's Thanksgiving. Whamageddon doesn't officially start until December 1st. I'll put the official rules on my Facebook page soon. I'm still planning to walk right into it. I was wondering if you are going to flow into Art Time with Nick today. Guess not. This has been an enjoying show to listen to. Well, Joe, right now, because I am still working from my Chromebook, it can't talk to any of my tablets. So to do art time with Nick would be rather feasibly difficult, and I couldn't keep track of the chat. So I'm doing my best I can to promote the gratitude of the season and the joy of Thanksgiving with folks, and then hope, if all goes well, maybe next Wednesday will be an art show. Nick, idea to get the Bone Dragon in. Have Amanda bring it in the morning and hide it in the basement for you when you get there. I was thinking that exact thing. One day I hope to have an IP that people will enjoy. I'm sure you will. And don't worry about numbers. Just worry about telling a great story. Okay? I'm excited for this next RPG session. Nitsu is an elf yearning to be a tiefling in a world that does not exist in that world. Sad. But Nick has plans. And I'm scared. He said I will be rewarded with something, so it's either A, Pretty Boy's name, or Nitsu becomes a tiefling, or I have something else planned altogether. You don't know yet. Two guys walked into a bar. It hurt. And the third one ducked. Sarah asked me to take a seat. Asked me to take a seat. Jake asked me to take a seat. Where should I take it? Well, guys, I have caught up with the chat, so I'm going to run a couple ads, and then I think we might just wrap up. Let me see. Who haven't I really touched? Oh, I know whose ads I need to be done. I'm going to run one because we are feeling rather festive, and the ad is a festive thing.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho. Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Let's see. Let's hit what's being said. Maybe? There we go. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, says Chris Walker. I got to get busy. Hope you all get lots of good food and spend time with someone who you love. That's the plan. Have a great day, everyone. See you all another time. Bye, everyone. Says Alec. Bye, guys. Bye. I'd like to take out my trash, but I don't take trashy people. Especially you, Nick. Are you guys still going? Yep, we're still rounding out for some of the different wind down. So, but you know, I can only wind down when you guys let me. So, or I have to hardcore pull the plug, and I try not to do that. So, guys, you know, I'm going to run a ad for basically all the good stuff that Nita Lanning's involved in, because she's pure awesome sauce. And I'll get right back to you. The BSR Core Rulebook by Nicholas Tockert. There we go. Sorry, I bumped the button and it cut that ad a little short, but it's not one of my shows without some technical difficulties, is it? Yep, better be like a banana split. Dawn said, "Great, finish the show right before she gets done driving." I'm sorry, dear. I'm just thankful it sounds like you're making it safe where you need to go. I am going to be winding up the show, guys, unless anybody special needs to say anything important. Okay. With that, guys, Thanksgiving is upon us. Take a minute to really think about what you're thankful for and what's made you who you are. There's beauty in this world. Don't let the darkness and the pressures and the things that loom in the background intimidate you away from finding that beauty. And if you're in the dark, don't curse the darkness. It just wastes energy. Strike a light and then share it with others. Folks, you keep drawing, keep creating, because whatever you make, you can edit, you can improve, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. See you Friday morning for the next episode of Nevermind the Furthermore.